generation, Malaysia will maintain. So meaning there will be no policy change in the future?
Look, I don't want to say that there'll be no policy changes because obviously it will be up to the new president and to their foreign policy team to make decisions like that. From my perspective, though, I think it's really important to remember that the U.S.-Malaysia relationship has improved dramatically in recent years, and it hasn't just been because of sort of policy decisions. It's been also a reflection of the really, I think, strong ties between our countries, the people-to-people relationship, and the interests that have driven us on both sides. And I'm very confident that the importance of Asia to the United States is not going to change. The importance of Southeast Asia to the United States is not going to change. The importance of Malaysia within Southeast Asia, in the broader region, and obviously bilaterally in the United States is not going to change. So I'm very confident that we will continue to see a strong relationship, that we will continue to see engagement. There will undoubtedly be twists and turns in the relationship. There will undoubtedly be some changes that come as a result of the new team that takes office in Washington. But I think the underlying fundamentals are very unlikely to change.
Lady from the Moon, when both Clinton and Trump were campaigning.
Well, I think that first of all, I think it's very important to recognize that the United States has one president at a time, and so President Obama has said that he's very committed to passing the Trans-Pacific Partnership in his time in office. I think that the second thing is that there are obviously very differing views within the United States on trade, and that those views will play out in the both in the results of this election as well as what happens in our Senate, what happens in the House, and I think that we will see it play out. I think it's important to take a step back and to recognize that the United States benefits tremendously from trade. That there are differing views about what the costs are, what the trade-offs are, and that we have a process in place right now through these elections to allow us to work that out. That said, I think President Obama's commitment to TPP and to trying to move it in the coming in the time that he has left in office is very clear, and we'll just have to see what happens.
There is any president who would be better for Malaysia-American ties?
Look, it would be spectacularly inappropriate for me to comment on it. I am a career diplomat, and I will serve faithfully and loyally whoever the president is. I think that regardless of what happens, like I said, the relationship is going